Hello, everybody.
Yo, yo, yo.
Here with Wolfie, Wolfie Boo, Plastic Wolfie. And she wants to learn to draw a cat. Needs to quit making the webcam go blurry, though. You're being fascinated by your own hand.
I just put it on peace signs to make it weird.
Well, there are many ways to draw a cat. What I do is start out with blue line work, which is something they used to do a lot in comic books. I don't know how many of them do it anymore. What?
The words are in the way.
Oh, would you like for me to remove the words so you can see your hand? Your beautiful hand?
So I can see your drawings. It's the episode Wolfie wants to 0.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Better?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'll use a technique that they use in comic books. They used to draw with non-photo blue pencils because they wouldn't photocopy when you sketch it out. So you could get a real messy sketch and then do a clean pencil over it. But what you're going to do, though, is just do a light pencil. We'll start out. There are a lot of ways to draw a cat. To draw anything.
So you draw a circle?
Yep, there's no right way. Oops, I'm the wrong way.
This is not circle.
It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. Always remember in art, all the rules are kind of meant to be broken. Rules are just there to help you. A little cohesion. That is a lovely circle you have going there.
Yeah. Trying to show you.
So let's do forward facing. Okay. So we have this here.
I know how to draw.
This method I'm using right now kind of applies to humans. I don't know if I've ever used it on a cat, but I'm going to show you anyway so we can see what happens, okay?
Oh, that thingy?
Do you see the X I'm making now?
Yeah, I know, I do that a lot.
Do you do that a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you want to loosely draw where you're going to put your eyes. You can kind of...
My head's probably going to be in the way, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. You can kind of judge the space.
How do I make it a Trish cat?
Well, we'll deal with that after. Just give it 2 eyes lightly for now. You're sketching very lightly right now, even though you're not.
Alright, so I made this one.
Once your pencil is sharpened, it is a precise tool. You gotta learn to control that, how hard you press. I always had a problem with that when I was younger too. We're doing you're doing a big round-eyed one? Okay. We can do that. Alright. And a little nose. It's kind of a upside down triangle.
And I'm just gonna turn my whole thing around so I can do it.
Okay, let's see, you know what I do in that situation is this. But not everybody can do that, so it's cool. The way you do it's perfect. Are you seriously talking to my bots in chat? What's wrong? What is wrong with you?
And I do know they're bots too. I'm just talking to robots. Robots are my friends. But I was little, you still told me you were a robot. And I believed you. Like I believed other things, Dad.
Hey. Alright. Okay. So.
Dad, the things that you're putting on your screen, I can't see. The drawings.
What?
I can't see your drawings. The things that you put on your screen.
Oh, because I'm sharing screen. I got you. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to use chat because... Okay. Alright. Oh.
my little Discord people are chatting like.
What is?
Yeah, it's just.
Okay.
They're just being annoying.
Now you draw kind of a line down.
Like 3, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yep. And here's where we freestyle a little bit, depending on what kind of cat you want. Right here, these parts, these points, kind of bring.
So you can make like little furry.
Yeah. And you want to bring it into kind of a smaller chin for him, you know? Tighten that chin up a little bit.
Mine just looks like the Grinch.
That's fine too. I mean, it's a cartoon style, so I mean, you know, you may make the Grinch when you were trying to make a cat, but that's okay, you know? It happens. You kind of try to eyeball it and mirror the other side, you know? Make it a sister, not a twin.
Ooh,
You know how ladies say about their eyebrows? Sisters, not twins.
They're somewhat alike, but they're not the same thing.
You
I
what?
made it too dark. They're somewhat alike, but they're not the same thing. Just like me and my sister.
Yes.
Charmander. I like our little nickname things on Twitch. They're fun. Alright, there we go. I kind of did it.
Okay. So,
There.
like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. Most drawings aren't. It's very rare that we do a perfect drawing. Even artists who do it professionally probably hate about at least 75-80% of what they do. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Okay, now we want to add some ears.
Oh, yay.
Ears can be done a different way with a little hair at the top or just rounded.
I'm just mimicking Sammy over here.
You know what I mean? Like you can either do just the rounded little point or you can add little hair, whatever you want to do.
I want to look at Sammy, but she just left. Oh no,
Sammy's not a happy little kitty for that, right?
yeah, no, Sammy's right there. She's sleeping. I'm
Yes.
gonna look at her.
He's a girl kitty.
It's okay. She's just an old lady, so I
She's
can't.
just an old lady.
She is an old lady. You can't.
Look at that awesome drawing you're doing. Super proud of you.
It's good. I wish I'm an awesome person.
Okay. Now, sometimes, especially in cartoons, they add little hair here, you know, something to give them cute personality. You don't have to do that, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
And especially when you're doing cartoon type characters, the necks are usually really thin.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, so how do they swallow food? I like mine. Look at it. It has a little bang like I do.
Like a little bang. Now what I'd do on that one, you see right up here? I'd round it off more at the top of the hair, make it stick up a little above between the ears. You know what I'm saying? But make it match, make it hit the other side of the hair. Be careful, you erase really hard. You're tearing up paper like crazy.
Oh no. It's just loud because my mic's very good.
No, it is. You're rough on the paper.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Why are you making fun of me?
I am not. I would never.
You covered up. You
I know I
did.
did. Hang on, hang on. Okay, there.
Okay. Should I do it like this? Like a little curl like at the end?
That's cool, but bring that right side down a little bit. You got it a little lopsided looking.
Yes, this. not. That's the right sentence.
It'll make it look better for you.
I do it too dark. I like this. This is better. Need to make that look curly better because I don't like that. But I do. There we go.
Yeah, man, yeah. Okay. Now remember what I said about a thin neck because it's a cartoony character?
Yes.
Well, I did the neck like where I did my little chin. You can do it small. You can do it smaller. It just depends on how crazy cartoony you want to go. Okay, you got that part. And now we're going to do the bottom legs from here.
I love it because it looks so fat right now, but oh my god, it looks like those cats that can stand, like those really fat cats that can stand and those cartoons right now.
You might want to do that bottom a little bigger, honey. That's his bottom legs. Bring it down a little more. Give it some proportions.
His name is Bob.
His name is Bob? Mm. Okay, and from the center here, this area, here I'm pointing. You bring down the two legs kind of or the front legs. Okay, yours is going to be smaller legs, that's fine. Okay, we do this, then this. You got that?
Getting it.
Now, cats have cool paws. Even the little cats, their paws look big and mighty because, you know, they're descended from mighty cats.
I love Trish when she stretches, she puts her arms.
I know, it looks
cool. And then I see her little paws and I'm like, oh my god, don't hurt me.
You know what I did there?
Ooh.
There we go on both sides.
Is that?
What?
Look, I did it, kind of.
You just made your body a little small, honey. That's all. Hey, here. Let me show you something. Take your finger like this on your top of your body. The top part where we drew. See where you drew like the vase shape?
Yeah.
Okay. See between his chin and that line?
Mm-hmm.
Now look at mine when I drop down. You see how the bottom part's longer? I think your bottom part is actually either the same size or shorter as that. You want this part a little longer. I'm sorry, you can't even see my hands. Let me see if I can. Okay. Let me see. You see this point? Where the chin is?
Yeah.
Where that X is?
Yeah.
Okay, from there to there. See, they're about as long as the window, you see what I'm out now. You see down in my bottom? It's longer.
Oh.
Your bottom area is the same length or the same height as your chest.
Okay,
so you need to make that bottom longer, and it'll look right. It's out of proportion is all. Proportions are one of the hardest things to learn because you just eventually learn it. It's really hard. And still, you only get it right maybe 8 out of 10 times.
I'm not one of those people who are really good at drawing animals. Like a lot of people I know.
You can be. Make it longer than that, honey. You're making it the same size again. You're going back and making it the same size you just erased. Go ahead, extend those extend the sides down. Stop messing with the feet right now. You see the curved sides?
Where?
Right there. You see my arrow?
Yeah.
See these curved sides on mine? Yours are too short. Yours are as short as your upper body. The lower body needs to be longer than the upper body. Okay. There you go. Longer. You're still making it the same size. You're curving it in too much. Just make it longer. There you go. That's it.
The fat cat. He's thick.
He's thick, huh?
Yeah, he's thick.
Now you want to take that left line for the arm and redo it. Redo it, honey.
Oh.
It's too far in. Don't be afraid to redo it. Have patience. Art takes time. I mean, this is just the sketch too. This isn't the type pencils. Mine's still blue. I have to go over it with black ink.
I have to go over with like a Sharpie or something. What do I do?
Or just press it down really hard with a pencil. Get tight pencils. That's what we used to do in comic books.
I hate doing that because then my pencil breaks. That's what I do with this one.
Well,
It's
don't.
broken.
Well, maybe if you sketched lighter, you wouldn't have to press so hard. Okay, I see it. Alright. Finish those toes.
My computer turned off.
Your what? What turned off?
My computer's being weird. Okay, never mind. I fixed that. But now my camera's blurry. It's big.
What'd you do?
Oh, I didn't do anything. Okay, never mind. It just turned off for a second because I wasn't moving my mouse or anything.
Oh, it tried to suspend itself?
Yeah. Okay, I did the thing. Oh, I didn't do the back piece.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
What?
Nothing. All right.
That's not weird. I don't know.
Imagine from the back here.
Next time you reboot the machine, the dialog will be displayed, giving you a chance to upload data about this failure to Microsoft. Okay?
Honestly, that's all you need for the sketch. From here, you can either use ink and ink it, or lighter pencils. I, of course, am using my Wacom, so I'm going to use some black lines.
I'm gonna go get a shirt.
And just do them really slow and perfect. You're basically perfecting your sketch. You don't have to follow the lines exactly. If you see it's going to look better if you line it some other way, then you do that. You can also use an ink pen and get tighter lines. Use a Sharpie and make really thick lines. Back when you make a thick line. There.
Wolfie is using a Sharpie.
Alright, Wolfie. See what I'm doing?
Yeah.
It's called line sculpting. The technique they use in comic books a lot. We use it in tattooing as well.
I put my sleeves up because I'm very warm.
Because you mean business.
I put on my hoodie so you wouldn't see my face very well, but I feel better, so.
Don't worry about your hoodie. You ain't gotta wear a hoodie. You're hot.
Oh, take off my hoodie.
Mine's got hair like fire.
Look at mine.
His hair is fire. You just got a doo-wop hairdo. Oh man, hang on. I think I got this saying that we're playing Fortnite. I probably need to change that. They don't like it when you're... Yep, I do. Let me change that to art. Oops.
We have 5 viewers. I don't know. That's what it says.
Do we? Do we now?
I don't know. Check quick.
I don't know. Let's see.
I forgot how to check.
It should be right there on the screen on the broadcast. Yeah, it's 5. Cool. That's cool. I can deal with 5.
It's me, Nightbot, Vedic, Rainbow Studios, Dream Elements, and just
I
check
don't
that.
need to run down on who's in my channel, honey. I got it.
I know. It's just I like being helpful.
You are helpful.
I know.
Take your time and draw.
Okay, what do I do with the eyes?
Well, that's up to you. What kind of crazy thing do you want to do? Let me see.
Like, what? Can you do like a design of the eyes? I don't know.
Sure, you can do.
I'm gonna get the off of the picture. I don't know how to draw stars.
Most people don't.
I know how to draw something.
Especially freehand like that. I didn't do the greatest job either, but
I'm gonna do a heart. I'm good at drawing hearts. I call this the Atari cat. It kind of looks like Pretzel Jack.
kind of looks like Pretzel Jack, huh?
I miss him. Okay. Leave Pretzel Jack alone. He lived his best life, okay?
How we doing over there, baby?
I'm good.
Okay, just slow down and take your time. Iggy Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. Get it correct. You're just looking at Sammy and she's just like, I'm a sleeping cat. Did you know I could draw hamburgers like really good?
You can draw hamburgers really good? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm like,
It started
What?
like a plague, a multicolored nightmare, 1,080,000 posts, but still there's no solution. We have our online needs, just like a drug addiction. I guess we'll never know
on Twitch. What I was doing.
Java has stopped working. You tell your sister she could watch us?
Oh crap.
She doesn't care, does she? She's watching Grey's Anatomy or something.
No, she already watched all of that. She's watching The Office or New Girl.
Of course she is.
I'll be right back.
The next time you reboot the machine, a dialog will be displayed, giving you the chance to upload data about this failure to Microsoft.
It started like a
Plague.
Okay?
Alright.
nightmare.
She said me.
Yeah, whatever. She doesn't have. Maybe she could learn how to draw a cat too, though, you know?
You know, I mean, she's really good at drawing eyes. This eye, this eye. She's like,
What's an eye without a head and a body, though?
I know, she's really good at drawing the I forgot what they're called, eyebrows. But she said she sucks at making them identical. And I'm like, nobody sucks at that. Everyone can draw. You may think you're bad, but you have your own special way of drawing.
You know, everybody can draw in their own way.
Like, you could draw stick figures. That's
Art's
a good way
very,
of drawing.
very subjective. There are people who make a living off art who a lot of people wouldn't say are very good at it, but you know, they do their thing, they rock it, and they make it work. Not everybody has to be, you know, super skilled at everything. A lot of people who can't draw can't paint, you know, or who can draw can't paint. But that doesn't stop you. I mean, if you enjoy it, do it.
I'm done
I mean, if you draw wonky looking people or animals, so what? Rock them. Make them look crazy and tell a story.
When I was in kindergarten, I just drew some, like, random stick figures. But then I started, in first grade, I started at clothes. And then...
Clothes.
Yeah, clothes on them. Because
You do like fashion design?
Yeah, and then in third grade, I started to actually draw like actual, not stick figure parts. And then fourth grade, I got a lot better. I started doing more details in the face and then in the hair. And now I'm really good at it because I learned from Dad.
Yeah.
I'm drawing.
Amount of detail is really up to the person too. Some people, and it depends on what you're doing. I mean, if you're doing comic books or cartoons, you kind of have to keep the characters simple and not too detailed. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Cool.
You got limited space to tell your story in comic books, and then cartoons, you have to animate those characters and draw them over and over and over on each frame, so they have to be super simple.
And you have to sometimes do like Photoshop and stuff. Like in Teen Titans Go, they had this episode of all their family and all their writing stuff, and then there was also another one with them wanting to like change and be weird, and so they show like a thing how you do, like code or something like that on it by changing them, and I was like, hey, that looks like my dad's thing.
Yep, they all use Wacom's like I do, so.
I think I'm very good at this. I don't know how to draw kitties. I used to just like,
I think you did good.
I used to not draw the back legs because I didn't know how to draw back legs.
You just gotta get the proportions right.
So I just made a cat with 2 legs. You know?
You've made. How about that?
See, learning how to draw and listening, very helpful.
Yeah.
I'm drawing on a clipboard. I don't know why.
Yeah, because it's easier than
Yeah,
drawing
I
on a
made.
desk because
Yeah,
you can move it.
yeah, I made this clipboard. See, and I drew this. And my mouse to do this later. I looked them up and then I traced them. But like, you know.
Tracer.
Well, this one I didn't trace. This one I definitely traced. Wait, no, this one I printed it. This one was just printed and then I colored it. This one I didn't really do anything. I just colored it. I thought I traced it. It's okay to trace because when you trace, you get like the drawing idea of it, and then you start to draw like that.
Well, you're also stealing someone else's artwork, though, honey, and trying to call it your own when you trace.
Well, you're not calling it.
Excuse me?
So how do you call it your own?
Why are you whispering under your breath?
No, I'm just like, I'm confused. Like,
Don't argue the point with me. As a professional artist who makes money off art, that's called stealing when you trace someone's art.
well, like, what
There are
if you-
certain instances when it's okay, and a lot of people in the industry do. Like, comic book artist Michael Oeming did like an homage to this painting that has all these famous, like Marilyn Monroe, James Dean, and these famous people from way back in the day in a diner. And it's a very famous, well-known painting. And he went and took measurements and redrew the thing from scratch and he said afterwards, he said, next time I'll just lightbox the actual painting and trace it. And then, you know, because it's an homage. You want an homage. You wanted to get it looking like it, but you also don't want to take forever to do it.
Wait, so like,
So there's certain instances when it's okay when you're clearly copying someone anyway, but it's kind of like a
did you say?
I like this, you know? Do what?
Did you say Elvis and Marilyn Monroe?
You're gonna have to speak up. You're talking under your breath now. What?
Did you say Elvis and Marilyn?
I said James Dean and Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, well, I saw one with Elvis and Marilyn, and another person in the diner.
Might have had Elvis in it too. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen it. I'm not real up on my art history yet. I'm gonna have to get that way, but
I saw it at yeah. Hello, Mom. Dad's teaching me how to draw a cat. Okay. Can I see what you traced and how you did it?
what I've traced.
Yeah, I like it. Not traced. What is it called that you did?
Right now?
Like, yeah, that you're doing.
Oh, I'm just doing the line work is what I call this. But
I call it tracing over.
Well, I mean, it kind of is, but it's just doing the line work. It's just tracing your own work. It's not tracing.
Sometimes I trace my own work because I want to make more.
I've always done that. When I do anything for tattoos, I usually trace it a couple times.
Like,
I draw it out really rough, and then I go back and trace it a little tighter, and I usually wind up tracing it again just to get it solid and perfect and get familiar with it.
I make like a hamburger.
You're under your breath again.
I can make like a hamburger, and then I could draw it, and then it will look really perfect, and then I trace it again, and then again and again, and then when I'm done tracing them, I give them to like people, and then return to eat them. Weird. Okay. Ow. I think all my glasses came back. My old one. The old logo. It has sparkles in it. Okay. What?
I don't know. You're just kind of babbling and not talking loud enough for me to hear, so.
Well, I don't want to be loud. Oh, I found a bunch of these for my school. And I have to find one. Poison. A button. I'm looking for a button you press. Like a button that goes on your
Alright.
shirt. I don't know. Alright, let's go.
Look at my kitty. Look at my kitty.
Look at my kitty.
What color should we make this kitty?
I don't know, but my computer tried to do it again. Hold on. Okay, I fixed it. You should make... Make it like a light kind of mustardy blonde, like a salmon. But without the black spots and the brown spots.
Fine. Why not green?
I green!
Why not?
Are you trying to say the Grinch? Because when I was drawing it without my little hair thingy, it looked like the Grinch, and it was, ugh. And it's like, ooh. So I'm just like, this.
The Grinch cat.
I'm stopping over. I'm like watching the last name and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, and then it's like kind of delayed, so I'm like,
So what are you doing now?
I don't know.
You gonna add any more? You gonna color it?
Oh yeah, I forgot I have to put it in the color.
From here, you can go anywhere.
What color should I make it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make it blue. I'm gonna go get my blue stuff. Well, I found like 3 blues. But, so like, how do I color this? Do I do it the lightest color first?
I would do the body a lighter color, yeah, because it'll look funny if you don't, especially with markers. You do the main part of the bulk of the body in a lighter color. And then you can use the darker colors to do highlights and shadows, like anime style or cartoon style.
Damn. Later. I'm so bored. I think my shirt is yeah. Do I draw my hair? No, I don't.
Your hair?
No, not my hair. I'm a real nice hair. I don't.
Yeah, there we go.
I like the hair.
That's a punk rock kitty.
Mine's an ocean kitty. Apparently. I don't know.
An ocean kitty?
Oh, it's blue.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Dad!
I can hear your markers, they sound cool. What, you don't like mine?
No, I love it. I think the logo so purple.
That's crazy. That's got a little cray cray in it.
What color should I make my hair?
I don't know. Hello?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go check if I have the other. I don't know. I think I lost it. It's in the deep depths of a box. Not into a box. I don't know. Oh, art box. Go back.
Star Kitty.
I got lazy, so I just dropped the whole box.
There you go. Work smarter, not harder. Well, this is our first episode of our You Can Draw series. Hopefully things will go well and we'll do it more often.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody learned something, including me.
And me. You learned my style of drawing. Daddy, can you go back up real quick? I want to.
What you need? What you need to see?
Okay. I just want to know. Is the purple? No, that is okay. My lids are different shapes than ours, so. Like, I could have, like, this, like purple right now. But it's not like purple. It's so dark.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem with markers, they come out like that. They always come out darker than what you think. Plus it really depends on what type of paper you're using.
very dark gray. But alright.
Look at that kitty. Look at that kitty, Tara.
Matting my hair.
No. The next thing I do with my art style, do with most of my characters, is what I call cell shading, which, not what I call, is what people, that's what they do in cartoons and anime a lot. Take 2 or 3 different shades, do something with it.
I like doing that.
Darker there. How we doing, Tari? Looking good, looking good.
I remember what my art camp teacher said. Brush strokes, Atari! And pencil strokes.
We said what?
That was my art camp teacher said brush strokes also.
Which art teacher?
The art camp teacher.
Oh, painting with a twist.
That was fun. I went,
What did she say?
she said brush strokes.
Brush strokes.
Yeah, when I was painting.
Why?
Because
Were you
when you're
getting
you know what?
hardcore with it?
no, she just she was telling everyone, but she was teasing. I'm always the one that teachers like to tease. They're like,
It's because you're tiny and cute.
no, I'm not. I'm not tiny at all, actually. I'm growing. Mommy says I'm growing. Kid, I'm a big girl now. I'm a big kid now. Do it everything. My friend. Sorry. Listen to my jams. Not listen. Singing to
Your
her.
jams.
I'm singing my jam. My heart that was full of mistakes. I gave you more. My pen, not my pen, my mark is breaking. This mark is breaking.
Should've glass were drunk when she came up to me, so I was quite surprised when she said to me, I wanna take you home, you could sleep on the couch, or maybe if you're lucky you could sleep
I hate that my keyboard's on.
You hate that what?
I hate that I had to move my keyboard. But it doesn't matter.
Looking good, Tari, looking good.
Yeah, cool.
So you think that you love that fragile voice? Actually, you're possessed by a demon called love.
What was that?
Mom, close the door.
What door she goes?
Hers. To the one. I think so.
I am shooketh.
So you think that you love those skinny legs?
Hi, Charlotte. I mean, Charmander, lizard, person, thing.
Bessie, look at my cat.
Kill you. Let's see, guys. This guy.
Hi, Tree.
Mark. Shut up. Get in the dark, please. I was gonna jump. I was trying to mimic things, but I was like, come on, sis, let's go come. I like it.
What?
Look.
Nice. Look at you. Looks better than mine.
No.
Mine looks kind of sad.
I'm reading this joke someone says. What is red and smells like blue paint?
Red paint.
Roses are gray, violets are gray. I am a dog.
Mm-hmm.
I have a joke.
What's your joke?
What's stupid? It's from,
Hey, talking to the microphone where I can hear you. I have no idea what you just said. I still don't know what you're saying.
Hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Are you talking to me?
No. What? Oh.
Oh man.
Alright. So.
Are we done with our kitty cats?
No, because you have to dun 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 sign it. Finish it.
Have to sign it.
You put H R K3, right? Yep. Mine now.
Arc. And that's how we learn to draw a cat. Alright. That was our first episode. We did great. Peace out, everyone. We'll see you next time for the next one.
Bye.
See you guys next time. Bye.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.